Hawa by Shem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan. And this will be part 2, continuation of no coincidences, just the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, just the Lord's will, okay? And everything is going out as he's planned it. It's his story, okay? I got cut off towards the end of this lesson, but however, I do want to finish. All right, once again, you're looking at Elon Musk dressed up as his forefather, Satan, all right? Because we know the Edomites are Satan, in flesh, the spirit of Satan in flesh, all right? So we left off at Revelations, okay? But before we go there, before we go back, I just want to give a quick update. Fair use 107. Fair use copyright. I'm not selling a product. This is strictly educational purposes. And this is just a quick snippet of what we already went through in the first video to catch you back up. Once again, Elon Musk from South Africa, a foreigner over here, an unelected official, is given the power to move in on his territory, mainly Texas.
They filed an official petition. It says that
Salakia.
They filed an official petition. It says that Starbase will have a community of about 500 residents. Nearly everyone is a renter and works at SpaceX. The town could create its own police or fire departments. Create municipal utility systems, such as for water and road maintenance. And hold elections. No one knows exactly why Musk or his employees want a town of their own. They filed an official petition. It
So
says
what you're
that
seeing is Elon's Musk a Starbase, his wicked version of the 15-minute city. Now, what is he encapsulating there? All right, you got Neuralink, Elon Musk's brain implant company, is manufactured its product in a new facilities in Duval, Texas, Austin, Texas. Okay. All right. Once again, that's Starbase, based up out of Texas. Okay. Also, what do you got here? Tesla's Optimus robot is being manufactured at Tesla's Giga Texas manufacturing facilities. So he has pure interest in Texas and his property and his land. Okay. Why? Because the agenda is moving forward. All right. And now we're going to go back to Revelations 13, starting at 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bound, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Okay? We know that both small and great goes into statue. So no matter if you're at the top, if you're a royalty or you're considered a peasant, he calls us all rich and poor, free and bound. So whether you have access to walk in and out of your house and go about what you feel freely to go about, or whether you're in conditions of being locked down, prison, jail, he causes both to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Okay, that no man might buy nor sell save that he has that mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, okay? Which is all being printed out as you use the barcode, whether you walk to your house, as you open the door, the address, the time, the moment you walk through, the temperature of your body, all of that information is being given off. When you scan that pop, the name of that pop, the price of that pop, the location, just as today, all of that's being printed out, being read through the system, through the beast code, through the barcode, through that 666 slash other numbers associated with it. Okay, now let's get it. Karakma, G58, Salakia, G40, G5480, G5480. 80.
Strong's G 5480. Kharagba. Kharagba.
Okay. A stamp. An implanted mark. Implanted. How do we implant this mark? Let's get it. Etymology. Karax.
Strong's G 5482. Kharax. Kharax.
And what is your karax? A pail or a stake. Okay? Which is modern day what? A syringe, a needle. Okay? You go to the hospital, you get blood, you receive medication, they stick you. All right? Even these little packages are already out where you could put this MOTB in your body already. And what does it come with the kit? A syringe, a needle. You get poked to stab to put it in you. Okay? Now, how does that tie into Elon Musk? Once again, that Neuralink, the brain surgery, and you know he has something to do with the actual hand activity. If he's working on the brain, how far away is the little hand chip? But it's not just Elon Musk. It's other manufacturers that are in the cahoots. They're in the background, and they may even take the forerunner. Elon Musk could just be a test trial of starting this up, just to have your focus over here while these other companies come through, just like they did with the C-hip ejections, the jump shots. They didn't come from one brand. They came from everywhere, and they all was wicked. Okay, every last one of them. No, none of those were jump shots of value. Okay, at least I say. All right. Now, we got that. Here we go.
Is buzzing with excitement as Elon Musk, the visionary mastermind behind Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and the Boring Company, has just made another game-changing move. In a jaw-dropping announcement, Musk has revealed his plans to acquire YouTube for an astounding $50 billion. Yes, you heard that right. The world's largest video-sharing platform is now in the hands of one of the most daring and innovative minds of our time. But the big question is, why? What does Musk have in store for YouTube, and how will this groundbreaking deal reshape the future of the internet? Ladies and gentlemen,
okay, so as I applied in the last video, Elon Musk already owns your Twitter X. On Twitter and X, he is the first to preach freedom of speech until you go against any idea that he doesn't like, and then he's banning you. I'm talking about journalists, you name it. Your to your smallest, to your once again, from your significant to your insignificant. If he doesn't like what's coming out your mouth, he's banning you. So what do you think that he's gonna do with this YouTube platform? Where is this headed? I can give you an example right now, straight to the point. Amos. Because this is the time we're in. And Thawadi Yahabah Shemawashah. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Shemawashah, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Now, you mean to tell me Elon Musk is going out on record stirring up the fact that you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics are the true children of Yasharallah, the true chosen children. Now, he's also stirred up the base amongst who? Your so-called Christianity, your Edomites that think that Jesus is his name, the shaggy looking dude is his name. When we know better, we know Yahweh Shai, and we know his appearances. You can read it from the book of Revelations 1, starting at 13 down. Okay, we know the true appearance. You can go to the book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. Okay. We know the appearance of Yasharallah, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, okay? Including you speckled birds that look like other nationalities, because we're hitting amongst all the people, okay? So, once again, he's stirring up the pot, all right? He's stirring up the pot. Now, Elon Musk is being put in a position, and with his authority, it's going to become these restrictions, okay? And the Bible says, moving on to verse 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea. Who? You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. From north even to east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh by Shem Shai and shall not find it. Why? Because the means of you accessing it have now been taken away. You're going to still be on the internet. You won't be able to find these teachers, especially starting at the true teachers, starting at the house of great millstone and like-minded men. They will be removed. We're already not monetary. We're not monetarized. We don't get paid to put these lessons up. And they don't even want to post your lessons to the people who subscribe to your page because they get nothing out of it but a harsh reality. Okay, this is the book of Ezekiel, and once again, this is part 2 of No Coincidence, just Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's will. Okay, Ezekiel, Salakia, Ezekiel. This is the book of Ezekiel 9 and 4. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, a people before a place, okay? And set a mark upon the foreheads of the man that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Okay, now we got to get this mark. All right. Now we got to get this mark because this is not the charagma. All right. This is not an implanted mark. Salakia. There we go. H 8420. Thawa. Thawa. That there's no V in Paleo Hebrew. Okay. I'm not even going to hit that because it's going to pronounce it wrong. A desired mark. Mark. A sign of exemption from judgment. From who? From the judge. Yahweh. By Hashem. Yahweh Shai. So this is the mark that you ought to be seeking. This is the mark of the hopeful election. The 1/3 starting at the 144,000. Okay. They will not be partaking in the charagma. All right. For once again, I read it earlier. We are not ignorant to Satan's devices. Okay. I pray that this has been edifying. I'm going to end this off with the book of Jeremiah 30 and verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Can a man be pregnant? Never. Has he ever? Okay. We're not playing any of that weird science. We're talking about a true man born of his parents, no surgery. Okay. And even then you can't be pregnant. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loin, as a woman in travails, that woman that water broke, that's having those contractions back to back to back because that child is on the way of being delivered. Okay, sweating, cussing, and pain. And all faces are turned into paleness. And that paleness is that fear. We liken it to cartoons like Scooby-Doo when you see Shaggy running in place and his spirit is either next to him or ahead of him. Or the same with the Flintstones. Or these horror movies where you wonder why that person just didn't run or move and they stood there with a frightened face. There it goes right there. Okay? Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And who is he? The election. How could it be the time of Jacob's trouble if he's going to be saved out of it? 2/3 will suffer in this Jacob's trouble. 1/3 will be brought through this Jacob's trouble due to what? The Thawah, what we just read, Ezekiel 9 and 4. Now, the scriptures do tell us, be faithful unto death and you will receive a crown. They will be the first to rise with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But it is his will to set the mark of the Thawah, of exemption, of forgiveness, of protection, from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai upon the election, which right now we are the hopeful election, okay? So with that, I pray that this has been edifying. This has been no coincidence, just the Lord's will. Shalom.